well. That was good. But I think I want the desk, and I'm still trying to work out this new software. So thank you very much for hanging with me. My name, like I said, is Jennifer Olea. This is where you can find me on all of the socials, right? And here is the card we're going to be making, right? Like this. Like I said, it's a fun fold. So how fun is that? Right? I'm trying to go kind of slow. For some reason, I'm not sure why my camera is so focused on this, focused on that. It's kind of like my eyeballs. Okay, so we are going to start with Mossy Meadow. And I'm talking to my computer today because with the new software and the cameras, it's a whole thing. So hopefully this is okay for you guys. But we are going to start with, like I said, Mossy Meadow. I have a regular piece of cardstock here, and it is going to be cut at 5.5 by 8.5, which this is, right? Yep, it is. But we're going to score it at 2 1/8. Get the blanks out of the way. So get an even score. 2 1/8. 4 1/4, right? Just like your traditional card. And then 6 3/8. Now, if I have to count because we have a little seam there. So 1, 2, 3. If all of those 8 measurements scare you, we're taking our traditional flat card and we're folding both front and back in half. Okay, so we have that. Now, we also need a 2-inch strip. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to cut a 2-inch strip. Oops. And then I'm going to score it in the exact same places. So what are those places? 2 1/8 and 4 1/4 and 6 3/8. Okay, so we have that. Now, we also have this designer series paper. Gorgeous, right? Need for Tweed. Love it. Here's the back side. I'll show you the back side. And because we're going to be dealing with these stripes, I'm going to cut it a certain way. So I need, how many do I need? I need 2 of these guys at 5 1/4. All right, 5 1/4. So get it there. Okay. And then we're going to do 2 inches. And 2 inches. And then because the card runs like so, I'm going to do these guys also like, those are also 2 inches. And another 2 inches, but 2 of these I'm going to make smaller. So if you leave them in line like this, right, like these 2 are going to be the ones that are going to go smaller. So I'll try not to mess them up. Now, this pattern is pretty easy to figure out. If your pattern doesn't match, like if it doesn't matter, you know, there's just random flowers all over the place, then you don't have to be so precise. but this is 1 3/4. So let's do that here. And we'll cut these guys off like so. I think I did that right. I think. Well, we're going to make it work. I think I'm going to trim off just a smidge more. Because I think I'm supposed to go the other way. But we're going to make it work. Okay. So those go there. Now, what else do we need? We need some basic white. So maybe, is that big enough? No. We need basic white for our 2 panels that we're going to stamp on. And those are 2 by 5 1/4. No. Yeah, 2 by 5 1/4. So there's 5 1/4, and then we're going to do these guys. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? It's already 4. So I'm going to do some stamping first, and then I'm going to cut my basic white in half. So let's take that away because I think I'm going to change it up a little bit from the sample card that I've made. This is all stuff I don't need. Okay, so let's do some stamping. We are going to take, and you guys are getting a sneak peek. So how exciting, right? A sneak peek of pine tree trimmings, which is, it's going to be online in September, and it's got a very cute little die set. So we're going to be using this guy right here, the pine tree, one that, you know, looks like a tree. It would be in the forest. And I'm going to stamp it like right in the middle. Okay, so let's ink this guy up like so. We're going to stamp it in the middle like that. And then we're going to take the From Our House to Yours, and we're going to ink that up with cherry cobbler and put that on. I think we're going to put it over here. Oh no, I think we're going to put it over there. Right, so we're stamping now, and then I'm going to cut it in half because we're creating these panels that you can write on. Okay, now let's get our trimmer back and cut this guy in 2. So we're going to do 2 inches like this. There we go. It's pretty even. Awesome. Okay. Now we are, oh my goodness, I feel like I'm going to sneeze. Which is very strange because I don't sneeze very often anymore. Okay. So let's get our card base back so I can start putting on some of these pieces of paper. So we have, yeah, well, it's going to go there, but let's do some scoring. So we're going to take our bone folder. I had a bone folder here. Of course I did. It's right there in front of me. Okay. And we're going to do some scoring. Push this one back. Let's see. Like so. And then push this one back like so. There we go. So here is our card. Okay. Now, before I put this piece on, which I'm going to fold like so, before I put this piece on, I want to put these panels on. So I'm going to get my seal, my trusty seal, Stampin' seal, and just add some adhesive, right? Whatever you like to use. And you guys let me know about the volume. I'm going to watch this video before I put it out, but I'm not wearing a microphone like I normally do, so I'm counting on the computer to pick up my voice, which probably is not a smart move, but I need an adapter to use my microphone. It's always something, right, guys? Okay. We're going to add, not this yet. We're going to add this like this, okay? So how are we doing that? We're only adding adhesive on these two end squares. And then we're going to cover them up with designer series paper. Okay, like, nope, that one goes there. Like so. This is how our card is going to be. Kind of. It's going to fold. And once we get this designer series paper out here, see, if you have a pattern like this guy right here, it's not going to matter like how you cut it. You could have cut 3 strips of 2 inches and called it a day. But I wanted the pattern to continue through, right, like this thread pattern. Okay. So of adhesive. I'm also trying really hard not to throw my seal down. Obviously that's not working today. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Okay, I think we're done with this guy. So our card is going to fold like this. Nope, see, not done with our seal. Let's do it. Or our bone folder. Let's do just a couple more scores to get it kind of flatter, right? Okay. So we're going to add, I've already cut out, I did do one thing, from the textured, what are these things? The textured notes, the stitched, really pretty detailed rectangles. We're going to put some trees on here. And we're also going to stamp a tree on soft seafoam and cut it out with the dies. And then I think we're also going to stamp a tree on here because I can show you, right? Like here's my sample. I just did the one tree. I think maybe it needs a tree in the background and then the soft seafoam kind of, you know, like with dimensionals, give it some dimension. Okay. Oh, goodness. Really? Okay. Now I need baby wipes. I think I'm almost out of baby wipes today. I don't think so. I think I got all of the package. All right. Let's clean the hands off so that I don't get, oh, that's pretty good. Yeah, look, you guys can see the shadow. So I don't get ink everywhere. Oh my goodness. Okay. But it's paper crafting, right? If I didn't walk out of the casita without inky hands, would anybody really think I was doing anything? Probably not, right? Okay. So there's that guy. And then let's, oh, I know what I wanted to do first. I wanted to do the greeting first so that I know where to place the tree. So the greeting I'm going to use is, it is sending Christmas wishes. So let's stamp this guy right up here like so. And then I think we're going to stamp, it's not going to be a full tree. We're just going to kind of stamp him there like so. Close up this ink pad because it's getting crazy in here. Okay, so we need to cut out the tree, and we're also going to cut out a cute little red star. So I have this in my sticky paper stash, so we're going to use it. So let's do this and like this. Get our dies. Let's see. Oh, okay. Let's get our dies this way. All set up at our little star. We're just going to plop it on there. And there we go. Oh, that kind of sounded like, and away we go. If you know where that's from, you know where that's from. It's from a very big park where it used to be the happiest place on earth. Okay, so let's take our tree and all these goodies. Put my dies back. Oh, yep. On the magnetic board so I don't lose them. How often do we lose dies? I just had a team meeting and one of my sweet ladies brought a die because she wasn't sure where it came from and there was no number on it. Some dies have numbers on them to tell us where they go. Hers did not. And there was all four of us here three of us plus her tried to figure out where this die came from. And we thought we had it a couple times, but it was like no go. Oh, maybe I need another red star. No, I think just one is enough. Okay. So long story short, we did not find out where that die went, but we gave her a couple ideas on how to figure that out. So as crafters, we always like to help each other out for sure. All right, let's see. Do I have a sticky tool here? Oh, there we go. My nail comes to the rescue. All right, so I'm gonna pop this guy up, but I kind of I'm going to add this guy with just adhesive on this side because this is open over here. So let's go ahead and do that. Like so. And then the star, I'm a little afraid of it popping off. So I'm going to use a mini dimensional. Just stick it on like so. There we go. Even though I use the adhesive, it's got such a small little place of contact. I just want to double adhesive, double. Hopefully you guys know what I'm trying to say. Okay. So there is that. Oh my gosh, I like it so much better than, not so much better than the sample card. So here's the sample card. I did a little blending up here with some brushes and I even added, it would be cute right there. Oh, that's so cute. Oh my goodness. Do I have them? I don't think so. I don't think I have them right here. Would be the peppermint candy. That'd be really cute right there. I think it's over here in this bucket of stuff. Well, I'm going to leave it at that. So hopefully you guys like this video and that when you create a card using these dimensions, send them to me. I love to see what you guys create. Always, always amazing, crafty people are my people. So thank you so much for watching. And I will be here next week. Let's cross our fingers that it's on a Wednesday. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Have a little time for some paper crafting fun today.